How can I solve my child's ADHD symptoms? Answer: information, and you can find it here. There's a natural remedy for almost any common health ailment or condition. Educating yourself is extremely important. It's never too late to get healthy. What is attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD? Attention deficit hyperactivity disorder in children, commonly referred to as ADHD, is characterized by poor concentration, hyperactivity, distractibility, and impulsiveness that are inappropriate for the child's age. ADHD child symptoms include becoming easily distracted by sights and sounds in their environment, inability to concentrate for long periods of time, restlessness and impulsiveness, a tendency to daydream, and slowness in completing tasks. Attention deficit hyperactive disorder in children is becoming increasingly common. For these children, their world can be like living inside a continuous fireworks display, where sounds, images, and thoughts are constantly exploding and distracting them, making it impossible for them to stay focused. These children often find it impossible to fit in. As a result, they live in their own chaotic world. In order for these children to achieve their full potential, they should receive help, guidance, and understanding from parents, guidance counselors, and the public education system. ADHD child symptoms often continues into adolescence and adulthood, and can cause a lifetime of frustrated dreams and emotional pain. How does ADHD manifest in children? To their family, classmates, or teachers, children with ADHD seem difficult and hard to manage. However, children who have attention deficit hyperactivity disorder are not bad, lazy, or stupid. These children have a disorder that can make it difficult for them to follow instructions or participate in activities. Parents are naturally concerned when their child's disruptive behavior, as it can cause numerous meetings with the school faculty. Even though that child with ADHD often wants to be a good student, the erratic behavior can be very troublesome, so much so that it interferes with their ability to live normal lives. Although attention deficit hyperactive disorder in children is a relatively new phrase, the disorder was first described by Dr. Heinrich Hoffmann in 1845. The story of Fidgety Philip was an accurate description of a little boy who had ADHD. Since then, several thousand scientific papers on the disorder have been published. ADHD is not itself considered a learning disability, but the ADHD child symptoms can lead to problems with learning, thus creating obstacles in a child's academic development. It is important to have a child thoroughly evaluated to determine if learning disabilities are present. Learning disabilities are common in children with ADHD, but not all children with learning disorders have ADHD. ADHD does not affect intelligence, as children with a disorder span the same IQ range as the general population. Diagnosing ADHD in children. Many of the techniques and principles used to diagnose attention deficit hyperactivity disorder in children are the same as those used to diagnose adults with ADHD, including teens. Alternative testing methods. There are no objective means, that is, blood tests, of diagnosing ADHD at this time, although your healthcare professional/psychologist may see other signs or symptoms in your child that warrant blood tests, brain imaging studies, or an EEG. What causes ADHD in children? One of the first questions a parent will ask is, why is this affecting my child? What went wrong? Or even, did I do something to cause this? When correctly diagnosed, there is little evidence that ADHD arises purely from social factors or child-rearing methods. Experts in the field are finding more and more evidence that legitimate ADHD does not stem from the home environment, but from biological causes. Knowing this can remove a huge burden of guilt from parents who might blame themselves for their child's behavior. Other possible causes of ADHD-type symptoms are food intolerance, hypoglycemia, low blood sugar, allergies, low muscle tone, perceptual difficulties, nutritional problems, candida, hypothyroidism, Tourette's syndrome, brain dysfunction, family and emotional problems, poor discipline, depression, and other conditions. Each of these problems would require different treatment and may even be exacerbated by Ritalin or other prescription medication for ADHD, making correct diagnosis and evaluation even more important. Researchers suspect that there are several factors that may contribute to the condition, including heredity and genetics. The fact that ADHD tends to run in families suggests that children may inherit a genetic tendency to develop an attention deficit disorder from their parents. Chemical imbalance. Children who have ADHD do not make enough chemicals in key areas of the brain that are responsible for organizing thought or suppressing hyperactivity and impulsions. Brain changes. Areas of the brain that control attention are less active in children with ADHD than in children without the disorder. Are certain children more likely to develop ADHD? A child might have a greater chance of developing ADHD if one of their relatives already has ADHD or another type of behavioral disorder. 2 to 3 times more boys than girls suffer with ADHD, though the disorder is being identified increasingly in girls. ADHD is the most commonly diagnosed mental disorder of children. It most often is discovered during the early school years, when a child begins to have problems paying attention. Help for children with ADHD. ADHD is often treated using conventional prescription medications. While there is a place for prescription medication in certain cases of ADHD, careful consideration should be taken regarding possible side effects and cautions. There are also alternative treatment options available for treating attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Making simple changes in diet, sleep, exercise and routine can help. Even trying more involved approaches like incorporating relaxation therapies such as guided imagery, meditation techniques, or yoga can be beneficial. There are also many herbal and homeopathic remedies which can help maintain harmony, health and systemic balance in the brain and nervous system, without side effects or sedation. These products are known for their supportive function in maintaining brain, nervous system and circulatory health and well-being.
For more information on ADHD in children, download our free health guide titled Natural Help for ADHD in Children. Learn about managing ADHD in children, controversial treatments for children with ADHD, other treatment options for ADHD in children, conditions often accompanying ADHD in children, and so much more. It's free and is a safe download. You can find that download link throughout this video. The statements regarding these products have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure or prevent any disease. The information on this website or in emails, videos is designed for educational purposes only. It is not intended to be a substitute for informed medical advice or care. You should not use this information to diagnose or treat any health problems or illnesses without consulting your pediatrician or family doctor. Please consult a doctor with any questions or concerns you might have regarding you or your child's condition.